It's 2021, okay? The world is changing. Things are a little bit different than they used to be. And if I was starting over again and I wanted to start a side hustle from zero, with no experience, no knowledge, no connections, from a dead stop with no momentum, this is exactly what I would do to make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible, right now. Check it out. All right, my friends, now you're in the studio now and we're having career conversations. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you want to start a business, and that's great for you. I'm so happy. And now we have to get to work. What do you do? What do you do if you're starting from zero? Look, business is fundamentally just providing a service or filling a gap in a market for something that people need that you have, that they want. And it can be a service or a product. Now, obviously, not everyone has identified what it is that they can provide and how they can get started. So I wanted to give you a framework for how I would think about starting a business from zero if I didn't have any of the resources I have now. I didn't have, the experience, and I didn't have, really anything to go off. Here's what I would do. The first thing is I would do a personal inventory of myself. This is part of my framework. It's taking this personal inventory. What are your skills? What are you good at? Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear it. Don't say nothing. You have something. Everybody has something. Now, how do you identify that? What do people tell you that you're good at teaching? What do people constantly ask you for advice on? What do people come to you for counsel on? These are things that people want to know from you, and you might not have ever thought them as business skills before. I mean, they could be that people always come to you to get their hair braided, or people always come to you to get advice about their relationships, or people always come to you when they need a sports massage. They come to you when they want help moving their house because they know you have a big truck. I mean, these are all examples of filling a need, right? And often if it's with family or friends, you're not thinking about the service you're providing as worthy of money. In fact, if you're doing a lot of this work for family and friends, it almost sometimes negates the idea that it's worth money because you think, well, no one would pay me for this. This is just something I do with my family and friends. But that is the mindset we're trying to break you free of. I want you to do a brain dump. Do a skill inventory. What are all the things that you've done in the past? Now, they could be things people ask you for. They could be skills or hobbies that you have. They could be, maybe you're good at film production. Maybe you're good at singing. Maybe you're good at writing. Maybe you're good at organizing a space. All of these sound maybe like they're not business skills. Write them down anyway because we're going to use those, okay? Make this skill inventory.